You know, one of the biggest questions I get asked to me is, Zell, when do you throw a Zell pop? When do you throw a buzz bait? When do you throw a spook or even a prop bait? Well, I'm just going to give you a pretty quick answer for that whole solution. I like to throw it when a fish wants to bite it. But there are things that I do. One is in the springtime, you the angler, I don't need to tell you where the fish are at. You know, they're shallow. What are they doing shallow? They're getting ready to spawn. So over the arsenal of topwater baits I've got, 5, 6, or 7 topwater baits, I want to look at these baits and determine which bait can I throw around a target and keep that bait the longest, because I know it's springtime, the fish have gone shallow, they've made a bed and they're spawning around a bush, log, stump, or rock. So my choice for that would definitely be a prop bait. This is one that I can control the distance as I'm working the bait. And very simple by saying that, what I mean by that is I can actually take these blades, and the further forward I bend the blades, the less distance the bait will move. Now if I move both blades on a devil's horse way forward, this allows me to actually twitch this bait 20 times and not move it with outside of about 1.5 to a 2-foot circle. So I'm keeping the bait in that strike zone during the springtime. As the water starts to warm up, the fish get a little more active, then I dig in my box for another arsenal of one of my fishing lures. One of those would probably be one of my favorites, the Zell pop. Because right after the spawn or the shad spawn, the bass spawn, there's lots of fry and small bait fish up on the bank for the bass to feed on. That's when I pull out the Zell pop. The other thing is, later in the summer, there's no other bait better than a super spook. This is a larger bait fish, a lot of flash, a lot of sound. And the fish are moved out deeper, so I gotta draw those fish from deeper depths to get them to come to the surface. You know, if I had one topwater bait I had to throw all the time, it would definitely be the Zell's Peep Squeak Buzz Bait. This is the most versatile topwater lure out of all of them I have. I can fish it offshore, onshore, in the cover, through the cover, around the cover. And out of all the topwater baits I got, this is the most productive for an all year round fishing situation.